what if a China-Russia alliance could finally check U.S. global dominance and bring back balance?
That is that, if you bring in China and the United States and Russia in some form of triumvirate, maybe the combined power of China and Russia would be able to constrain American hubris, if you will, and maybe some form of stability will come back to the international community. It won't be anything like the stability that we enjoyed post-World War II, but it might be something. What are your thoughts on that?
Fan of a multipolar world. You know, when we had the Cold War, it did create a sort of stability. There was instability in the sense that if you were in Somalia or Ethiopia, there was going to be a proxy war, right? And there was instability if you were in Angola and Namibia and South Africa. So I'm not saying that it was globally stable, but for the most part, there was a little bit of stability. When the Soviet Union collapsed, all of a sudden the United States became the hegemonic superpower. And it had fantastic opportunity to try and push the world in a positive direction, and it abdicated that and instead pursued its own interests and avoided real diplomacy and real problem solving and did absurd things, and here we are, right? So apparently having a hegemonic superpower is a bad idea because, like, at least in the case of the United States, it destabilized the world at a time when we needed more stability. So I'm open to a multipolar system. The problem is, so Russia is too weak to be one of the poles.
What do you think? Is a multipolar world the key to peace or just more conflict? Let me know in the comments.